Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 43 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're at Kansas Speedway for the running of the Buschy McBusch Race 400. It is our second race of the round of 12 here today, and before we set the starting lineup, let's show you the playoff standings before this race. Matt Gomes last weekend took the win at Martinsville in overtime, and now he will be moving on to the round of 8. But we'll see who other drivers will be joining him in round number 3. And there you see the 4 drivers in the cutoff below. They really need a good race here today to keep their playoff hopes alive. So here we go, folks. We're back at Kansas. Let's show you the starting lineup. On the pole for the race here tonight will be the 48 of Allison Rain. Alongside him is the number 41 of Landon Smith Jr. Row 2 is Mateus Matt Gomes and Juan Rodriguez. And then Garrett Albertson Cassie Reynolds, I should say. I'm sorry. Cassie Reynolds and Matt Gomes are in row 2. And there's Juan Rodriguez in row 3 with Garrett Albertson. Sam Oscon and Casey Owen in row 4. And Owen Miles, Unleash Your Quillies, will make row 5. And finally, Paul Barber and Matthew Buss, they will make up the rest of the playoff drivers in this field. Yeah, definitely. So a little mix up there because they were starting to move the cars, but we're going to be back into this. So there you see a part-timer in the 36 of Hayden Stringer making a start here today. I think this might be his last start of the season, if I'm not mistaken, for the number 36 team. And one other part-timer is in this mix as well. That is the number 55 Colton Robinson, also making a start here tonight. Anyway, we're going back to the green, and it'll be a 26-lap race here at Kansas. It's going to be a fun night here today, and it's going to be Allison Rain on the pole for the race at Kansas. So, second race of the round of 12, and we'll see who makes it into the next round of the playoffs as we're about to get the green flag here in the Buschy McBusch Race 400 at Kansas. We are green. Out and look at Cassie Reynolds into the lead already. He really needs to pick up the points. He's in like the last spot to advance, and he hopes to win and not have to worry about those points in this race. Oh, there's a crash. Matt Gomes is around. Matt Gomes just spun. Oh no, Matt Gomes, he won last weekend to advance, and he's probably sure glad that he has that win now to have that safety into round 3, because he got turned around to bring out the first caution. Oh man, John Andrews contact with the 38 Matt Gomes, and he didn't hit anybody, which is kind of surprising. Maxwell Smart was the one that also spun out, and there you see gets turned by Quentin Moore. Moore turns him around. 3 car goes for a spin, and that's what also brought the caution out. 2 cars spin, and that's all the cars that have spun here to bring out the caution. Staying out for now, we're going to go back to the green next time by. Cassie Reynolds is in front, and a couple drivers have gone back and forth, but we shall see who hangs on as the green flag waves for the 16 team. They take the lead. Matthew Buss into the bottom for the race lead. He's trying to make it to the next round. Can he do it? Can he get that lead away from the 16? He's going to do it. He's got it. And the 53 now, that is Darien Town in second place, nevertheless. So, wow, the 53 has made his way to second, and he is trying to pull off an upset victory tonight. Allison Rain, third spot, trying to pick up the points. She needs the points. Right now, she's in danger of not making it to the next round of the playoffs. She's below the cutoff right now. Hopes to pick up the points and get herself into the round of 8. Matthew Buss hangs on to the lead for now, but we'll see if he can hold off the pack as the caution waves again. It's Owen Miles around, another playoff contender with trouble at Kansas. Oh, he spun. He tried to take the position away from Garrett Albertson, and he gets turned around. Oh man, a tough break for Owen Miles. Oh boy, it's going to be huge. He was second, and he had the most points of all the drivers that didn't win this in this round among the playoff drivers. Now he really needs all those points, and he really needs those points to help him out now tonight. So Owen Miles gets turned around, and he's now in 42nd. See if there's pit stops yellow, and they will be pit stops under the yellow flag right now. So everyone's coming down. Let's see who comes out first. All of them are coming down to pit road for this set of pit stops under caution, and the leader is going to be Cassie Reynolds, and he will come off first off pit road. 16 will take the lead when we get back to the green at the halfway mark with 14 to go. We're back to the green. For the lead, though, Darien Town and Colton Robinson's in the top 5. Darien Town, though, leads. 53 trying to pull off a shocker tonight. Cassie Reynolds in second, trying to make his way to the next round with a win. Reynolds wants to be the first, though, to be with 4 wins this season. 16 team has been dominating, but they've struggled in the playoffs. They really need a win here today to make it to the round of 8 and at least try to fight for a championship. Here we go again. Reynolds to the lead, and he's got it. He's got the lead from the 53 of Darien Town. Casey Hoyt in second place now. He's moved up to second. There goes Casey. And now Hoyt's trying to win here today. He's trying to make it in the next round. I think the caution's out, and it is again out. This time for the 47 of Dmitry Barnovsky. They'll race back to the line. And how about Wyatt Thomas in second? And he just took second spot with 11 to go. Wyatt Thomas is now second. Oh boy, could you believe these underdogs? Oh my goodness. We could have a shocker here today. But first, let's take a look at the caution. Dmitry Barnovsky's around, and he gets turned by Quinn Porter. Up into the wall, he spins, hits the wall, and brings out the caution. 11 to go. Cassie Reynolds in the lead, trying to lock himself in to the round of 8. He's got some very, very big competitors behind him. As we're back to green. Wyatt Thomas for the lead. Can he take it away? There he goes. In the lead is Wyatt Thomas. He got the lead. 52 car trying to pull off an upset with 6 to go. Casey Hoyt in second place. Guess who's behind third? Is teammate of Wyatt Thomas, Darien Town. He's led a couple laps tonight. We'll see if he can win this race here. Here comes Casey Hoyt, though, for the lead. Casey Hoyt's got it. And Hoyt, the 42, trying to hang on now. He's got the lead as we have 5 to go at Kansas. Oh, man, Casey Hoyt leading, trying to get himself in the round of 8. Isaiah Bernesh in second, and Daniel Bouchard third. It has been all about the non-playoff drivers for most of the top 5. But will they pull off a stunning win here tonight at Kansas? 4 laps to go. 4 to go. Casey Hoyt in the lead. And here comes the 6, Isaiah Bernesh. He was eliminated in the first round. And he's looking for some redemption tonight. Looking at another win to the 6 car. 3 laps to go at Kansas. And they're closing in. They are closing in on the leaders. It could come down to the final laps. Daniel Buschy in 3rd place, also trying to make a move. And Hoyt knows he can't mess this up now, but if a caution comes out, it's going to come down to overtime. Martinsville was decided in overtime. And it came down to a last lap, to a big pass in overtime, and that gave the win over to Matt Gomes, and he moved on to the next round with that win, and now we'll see what happens in these final 2 laps. 42 trying to hang on for the win here. The yellow is out before the white flag. It's going to come down to overtime. Racing back to the line. Daniel Buschy takes 2nd. But is that going to be the right move for him? He'll start on the high line if he takes 2nd. And that might not be the best move for the 8. But the caution's out before the white flag. And we will have an overtime finish. That means could be bigger points to earn, and we have a wreck behind them. Looks like the 9 car, Nathan Ormond, got into the grass. He gets hit from behind, try to get back up safely. Instead, he gets into Landon Smith Jr. and right into Matthew Buss. A championship contender was involved. Matthew Buss was hit. Oh man, a big crash on Nathan Ormond, and he goes around, brings the caution out with 2 to go. Oh my, and there you see the 10 and 15, 2 big playoff drivers were taken out. And now, once again, it's going to come down to an overtime finish at Kansas. Oh man, it's going to be a finish to see to believe. So when we come back, overtime's coming up at Kansas. Alrighty guys, we are back at Kansas Speedway for the 2-lap overtime finish. Will Casey Hoyt hold on and advance to the next round? We shall see. All these drivers all wanting to win here today at Kansas Speedway. So 2 laps, we'll see who wins it. We'll see who comes out on top here tonight, and see who will make an impact here on this race at Kansas. Pace car to pit road. Casey Hoyt leading the field, 2 laps to go, and we are back to the green flag. Here we go. Here we go, 3 wide, and Allison Rain is going to try to take the lead. And she does it. In the lead, but Wyatt Thomas behind her. Claire Richardson also trying to take the lead. To the white flag. Allison Rain in front. Wyatt Thomas. In the wall goes Rain. 52 goes up in the wall as well. As the white flag is out. And here comes Bernesh. Isaiah Bernesh. Here comes Claire Richardson. And Alexander O. To the final turn. Can Bernesh hold off for the win? Here comes Richardson to the stripe. Who's going to win this race? It's going to be Isaiah Bernesh. On the final corner, he wins it at Kansas. Isaiah Bernesh wins at Kansas. He pulled off the perfect move, and he gets the victory again. Isaiah Bernesh, your winner. And the Planters number 6. And his second win of the season comes at Kansas in a overtime thriller. And Allison Rain, as you can see, she was trying desperately to block Wyatt Thomas, but she and Wyatt both got into the wall. Well, Allison didn't get as much of the wall as Wyatt did, but it was enough for the 6 car to get by on the final lap and take the win away. Look at that 6 car. He just zoomed on by, took the win, as Rain was not able to get out of the wall. And the 6 car of Isaiah Bernesh wins at Kansas. It was a thriller. And Claire Richardson, what an impressive run for her in second position. But Isaiah Bernesh, your winner here at the Kansas Speedway. So what a win for Isaiah Bernesh as he takes the victory again for the second time this season. He is no longer in the playoffs, but he does get a win, a statement win here tonight, and he gets his second of the season. And it was again a statement win at Kansas, and a comeback win from being knocked out of the playoffs to winning another race here this season. Just keep on fighting. It goes to show you got to keep on fighting until it's over. So Isaiah Bernesh wins out of championship contention, but he is a winner again in the PLCS. Second win of the season for the number 6 machine. So before we head to our next race, let's show you the point standings heading into our next cutoff race at Texas Motor Speedway. Here are your standings as we head to the Texas Motor Speedway cutoff race. Matt Gomes in with the win last weekend, of course, at Martinsville. And Owen Miles, 28 points above the cutoff. He's in a good spot, but he might need a few more points to lock that spot in. Juan Rodriguez is also in a good spot, 25 points above the cutoff. Cassie Reynolds is 16 points above, and Landon Smith Jr. is 14 points above. But they could still be eliminated after Texas if one or both of them have a bad race. Allison Rain almost won at Kansas, but she is 9 points above the cutoff. Now she really needs a good finish at Texas to stay in the championship hunt. And Garrett Albertson, same thing at 9 points above. And the final spot is now occupied by Matthew Buss, 5 points above the cutoff, and Casey Hoyt is 5 points below the cutoff. Oscon's 11 points below, along with Unleasher Quillies, and Paul Barber needs a miracle at this point to make it into the next round. He's 29 points below the cutoff. So it's going to all come down to Texas. We'll see which 8 drivers will be advancing to the next round of the playoffs after we run Texas. So until then, we will see you later.